So let's say you want to go ahead and export out your project so that you can go ahead and publish it in web and in social media. So to do that, you can go around over here onto File and then go to Export. So here you can go ahead and go to Export right here, and here you can see that you have different options. Like JPEG is actually a very good format for images and complex graphics for you to post in social media or web. So here you can choose high quality or medium quality or low quality right here. When I do low quality, you can actually see some artifacts right here, just like this. So if I were to zoom in, this is what you see. You can see that this is what you have in low quality, but the file size is low, meaning this particular file will load fast. But if I were to select medium quality, you can see that the file size increases right here. It's not much, but you can see that it is quite okay. You can even go ahead and go for high quality for high level of detail, but then again, you can see that the estimated file size is quite high for it. You can actually go around over here and change around the quality right here, just like this, and find the sweet spot where there isn't much of, let's say for example, a change right here in the quality you perceive. So this is what you can do. You can go ahead and export this JPG file out right here, and let's say for example, go ahead and say social media post right here, just like this. Once you do that, you can see that I have this now in my desktop. So I can even go ahead onto File, go to Export right here, and then here you can see that I got PNG format as well. So you can go for a full format right here, or you can go for a narrow range as well, which is actually good right here. So PNG right here that you see is actually good for web as well, for flat graphics. But it does take a bit of more space. So if there's no transparency, then you don't really need to go ahead and use PNG. But when I zoom in, you can see that the image right here is quite crystal clear compared to JPG. So you can go ahead and export it out as you like as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and say sample right here. So now you can see that the PNG is being exported as well. And now if I were to go around over here, you can see that whatever I choose, JPG or PNG, the color space you need to use for web publishing or screen-based, let's say for example, use is RGB format. So over here you can see that RGB8 is an option right here. So no matter what the document format is, you can go ahead and choose RGB right here to make sure it is perfect for screen. Apart from that, there's other formats that you can use as well. For example, there's the WebP format, which is quite gaining quite of a popularity online. So you can see that even if I were to use best quality, and when I zoom in, you don't really lose much quality right here like JPG. So you can see that the estimated file size is actually 65.7. If I were to go around over here and let's say for example choose low quality right here, you can see that there's some artifacts, and you can see that when I zoom in, you don't really see much difference. The estimated file size is 10 kilobytes right here, so which can be used for web as well. So I can go around over here and save it, let's say for example as sample right here, and then you will be able to see the 3 export. The size of the file right here may be different, like let's say for example file size wise, but if I were to go ahead and see their resolution, they're basically the same. So if I were to go around over here onto properties, in the detail you can see that this is 1080 by 1080 pixel right here. So if I were to go around over here, let's say for example, let's just close this. I accidentally opened that in Paint. So if I were to go around onto properties and go to detail, you can see that it is the same size as well, but the size overall is quite small. So those are the ways by which you can export out for web and social media as needed. So I hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.